मैं hope मैं कभी जिंदगी में शादी नहीं करूँगा.
He hated women at that
Because
point.
I went through some serious betrayal in my marriage, first marriage, all that. Priya, Gautam, Banerjee, will you marry me? And she's half in her sleep. This is the real thing. This is the real thing.
What makes you sure this is true now?
You don't have to be calculative about अच्छा मुझे husband मैं हूँ और या मैं partner हूँ मुझे loyal बनना है ये husband ऐसे बनना चाहिए.
Ishq Fakir, I read what it is all about, and then I was just wondering, aren't Prateik and Priya like in their honeymoon phase when it comes to marriage? And this song is kind of like heartbreaking and heart-wrenching and kind of lovable at the same time.
Yes.
But what makes you choose something this intense when you're literally like in a honeymoon phase right now?
We've been, you know what? Knock on wood, we've been in the honeymoon phase since we met
6 years now.
6 years ago, and it's just ongoing now. You know it's an official honeymoon phase.
But I feel like it should never end. I feel like it's a term we have given to the new couples, but I feel like what is honeymoon phase? Why should you ever not be
in a honeymoon phase? Yeah, literally.
And we actually discuss this quite a lot, that we look at each other like, dude, I don't know how can you get over somebody? Like, even if you're working, you want to come home to that person. You want to come home, get in bed and, put on your blanket, watch your favorite show, eat your favorite food together. It's like living with your best friend. So that's the phase,
Yes.
That's the honeymoon phase. And I feel like, I don't think we'll ever lose it, knock on wood. And I don't want to, Like,
knock on wood. I think we are forever going to be in a honeymoon phase and our best friend era.
Best friend era.
Oh, I love that. But then what makes you choose something so intense?
So yes, back to that. So just the eternal love story of Heer and Ranja. Heer Ranja. It's been so celebrated and so known, of course, for so many eons. And I felt like our love in a way is similar because we're so passionate about each other. We're not crazy like we're.
Except that, of course, we don't like.
The
tragedy.
There's no tragedy and
the passion for sure. But also I feel like this.
यहाँ पे शादी हुई, वहाँ पे शादी नहीं हो पाई.
And I feel not only that, I think the song is you can still relate to this theme.
Also, we resonated with it because of the amount of love these characters have for each other. I think we're obsessed with each other. And, I think that.
Oh wow! I love that. Touch wood to that. I mean, in today's time and age, to say or to have a love story like this, I think it's not very common.
We feel very
it's
blessed.
Not. And
yes,
there's also funny moments.
Very blessed. Yes.
Because I don't know if you guys seen this meme of Jesus who he sticks his head out, like I'm here watching. On the Instagram there's a meme. So I'm just normally day-to-day living stuff. Suddenly, Pratt is always that Jesus. Like, hi, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going now? And that day I was like, you know what you are? He's like, yes, I know who I am. I'm that Jesus in your life. Just sticking my looking at you, what you're up to all day.
I've actually started doing it like in person physically, with coming from behind a wall like this.
Like I'm just randomly doing skincare or something.
Suddenly I'm like, what are you doing? With a straight face.
I'm like, where did you come from? So yeah, I think that's a great thing we both have, that we're just
listen, we're a bunch of goofballs. We love it. We're always making fun of each other.
Also, I feel like we both grew up alone. I'm the only kid. He never had siblings, family. I think for us, we've just found that friendship, I feel we missed all our lives, because I feel like everybody, all my friends have siblings they've fought with, they've scratched each other's head over things, or your family, cousins, stuff. We found a beautiful friendship first. We could shake, like, what are you doing? No, like, what are you doing? We have this cute camaraderie which a lot of people watch around us and like, that's interesting. Like, it's very rare. And even us, sometimes when you watch shows or you hear stories from couples and then we look at each other, like, we're really different, aren't we?
But that is what makes it work.
Yeah.
I think eventually, right? But what is the meaning of love now? Because I think, especially for Prateik, you have dealt with love or have felt this emotion before as well, and to now find this love here, right? Has it changed?
Let me answer that question really quick.
Yeah.
Whatever I felt wasn't true. This is the real thing. This is the real thing.
Can I ask you,
yes.
as a curious person who wants to understand love, what makes you sure this is true now?
When you don't have to think about the things you want to do for the person and they just automatically happen. You don't have to be calculative about अच्छा मुझे हस्बैंड मैं हूँ और या मैं पार्टनर हूँ, मुझे लॉयल बनना है, ये हस्बैंड ऐसे बनना चाहिए, उसको ऐसे सपोर्ट करना चाहिए वाइफ या गर्लफ्रेंड को या पार्टनर को, इस तरीके से
कैलकुलेटिव वे शादी
मतलब वो प्री कंसीव्ड नोशन होता है ना कि हस्बैंड ऐसा होना चाहिए. It just happens organically and automatically.
When you find your person, you won't have to. You won't have to do that.
You won't have to. It won't feel like making an effort.
It will become a part of you.
It just becomes a part of you, and yeah. You just know.
You just know.
You just know. You know what? I never actually believed that because honestly, I have personally never fallen in love before. It's not that I've not had boyfriends. I feel like saying that in 2026 is the stupidest thing any woman can say. Oh no, I've never dated before. No, you have, girl. Everybody has dated before, right? Millennials especially were great at it. So I feel like it's, people say when you know, you know. I'm like, it's really true. And it's not about that crazy love, gana, wo nahi hai. It's about the same comfort you might oddly feel with your parents.
Yeah.
That same comfort that I want to come home to this person. Yeah. You miss that person when you're anxious or when you don't know you. It's basically a parent. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
you hate them but you love them and you can't be apart.
It's just like it's a parent that who you fight because they're telling you not to do this and you want to do it. Nahi, mujhe to karna. Same, very similar relationship. It's a similar bond, similar love and compassion and respect that this relationship. The moment you find it, it's not what the movies or the books write. It's just the feeling you feel inside, the feeling of being home. Yeah. Like you're safe. Now you don't have to look further.
And when was the first time, if I may ask you to jog your memory a bit, because 6 years is a long time.
Yes.
When was the first time, I'm going to ask Priya, you first, when you realized that he's home?
I think a second day. I mean, honestly, I remember he just came, we ate dinner, he was home, he was sleeping, it didn't feel like a stranger. I could do my regular life without having to it's really weird. I can't explain it. Like I wanted him to sleep at home. Like, Sunday, you sleep here. I'll make you food. So like I make for myself, I made for him. And he was somebody.
There's no pretense. Like
there's
usually,
and it's not somebody I had. And I think that was also kind of laid out by him. I'll give him the credit because I was also saying the same thing previously. That the moment I met him, he was also going through a separation at that point. When I met him, when he picked me up, the moment he opened the door of his car, the first thing he told me is, listen, honesty was laid out right away. I knew about his situation, which a lot of people hold on to a lot of crucial information till much later. Yeah. Which, like a little child, he was like, Baba, right away, like, listen, this is the situation of my life. If you want to sit in this car, you should know all this. And that honesty, especially in Bollywood, is very rare. They don't owe here people think they don't owe anybody an explanation, even when they date. And that comes from pure ego, which is something he didn't have in that moment. And I feel like somebody who doesn't have that kind of ego will make a great partner.
Absolutely.
And I was
and you were proven right.
And the honesty set out the tone for the rest of the relationship. Yeah. Then I could be somebody without, if I knew he was hiding, I'd also be like, you understand, the tone is always set by the first meet. He set out the tone the first day with his honesty that I knew I could be myself. Come home, chill karte. You can go take a shit in my bathroom on the first date. I don't care. Which he did, by the way, few times.
Sorry.
TMI,
guys.
But again, comfort. You know what I'm saying? These are things people think to hold back till later. I feel like go for it right away. If you're comfortable.
But I completely get it. These are things which at least on your first or second date, one would at least try not to. And if you can, if you feel comfortable to do that, I think that's
you should, because at a certain age, you don't want to meet for fun. Right? You're meeting because you see a future. You want a friend. You want companionship. And these are the basis of companionship. To be authentically yourself with your person.
Absolutely.
If you can't do that, you'll always be on your tippy-toeing around him or her, you know.
Like you said, that set the tone and it continues.
We're raw with each other. Even when we're angry, he's seen me my ugliest, I've seen him. You know, there's no pretense. And that's how you know that this is my person. I can be raw with this person.
Absolutely. Prateik,
yes.
I read in an interview that you first DM'd her and that is how it kind of started, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming it was not just a random DM. You must have thought about it a lot before doing it.
No,
or what prompted you to do that?
So so we followed each other, and I think I sent her a fire.
Okay.
A picture or something.
I sent her a fire on one of her pictures or something, and that's how we got it. That's how I think she liked.
There's no thought.
There was a fire. She liked it, and then I think she posted another meme or something in lockdown. I'd rather be here than here, which was I'd rather be on a beach, white sand, blue waters.
Okay.
And I sent her 100% or something.
Let's go.
No, I sent.
Let's go.
Yeah, I said let's go.
Let's go.
Oh wow.
And
I'm
like that.
I just said wow, sure, let's go or something like that. I don't remember what I said.
You said let's go, and I'm like that'd be weird knowing the fact that I haven't even spoken. I don't even know if you're real. But we had a lot of mutual friends. I had friends who had marriages broken because of him. No, just kidding. That's exaggeration. But no, it's true. It's true. Like in the sense, like he had worked with somebody whose in-laws didn't like what she did on. A lot of stuff happened, but I heard of him very on and off with close friends that Prateik this, Prateik. So I knew of his existence. We've been under the same roof multiple
times, yeah.
But we've never paid attention.
Never paid attention.
Never,
to each other.
he was in a relationship. I was in a long distance. So we were never like they're in the same room. But then after that happened, and then I was like, okay, let's go for a drive, and it was at peak lockdown. And
do you remember when you saw that fire emoji? What was in your head? Because usually whenever someone, you don't expect response.
But the first thing mine was, isn't he married?
And you must be like, oh my god, what's happening?
No, but I mean, also we followed each other. It's not like
But I was wondering because, of course, I didn't know. You have suddenly all your pictures are gone. It's like drama that you watch on Instagram, right? And your mutual friends. So you don't know. You don't want to ask because it's rude. But luckily, as soon as the moment
you entered and he's like,
I didn't even enter. He just opened the door. I was like, by the way, listen, I'm just going through a separation and all that. I was like, oh,
should I enter or like?
But then I told him, I was like, that was very sweet of you.
Absolutely.
To, be telling me exactly what is your current situation.
Yeah.
On the moment before even interacting.
Yeah.
And that is I really respect.
But I think the conversation started off. We started off being goofy. So I'm like, let's go. She was like, okay, I'll be ready. Pick me up. I'm like, okay, I'll be down in my private jet.
Yeah, it was like that.
Literally.
We were goofy right up.
We were just goofing around. I'll be below your building in my private jet coming. I'll be there in half an hour. See, literally, So
girls, that's the key. Be spontaneous. Take that risk.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
In fact, I had friends who were like,
be goofy, be stupid,
And also, there was no intention of anything. It's lockdown. In my head, the world's coming to an end.
Yeah, literally,
this is a cute guy asking me to meet him. If tomorrow we die, what's the harm? That was my mind state. My parents are in Canada. My country has blocked me from coming back.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting here, in India. I'm like, okay, chalo, let's go for it.
And then you found your husband.
And imagine that was literally. It's not like one meeting. Usually in a normal life, you will dress up. I had a shoot. Those lockdown shoots.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's come.
She picked me up from that.
Straight from a shoot with curly, big frizzy afro hair.
Those tapsi like big curls.
Frizzy hair, yeah.
And he was like, hi, and I'm like, with mask. Of course, don't forget the mask.
Yeah, we both had masks.
And also my first kiss with him, I had to say this, on the cheek. As we were wearing masks, so after the drive, he's like, do you mind if I kiss you?
I didn't say it like that.
Please, it's been 6 years. You were so shy. You were red.
That's what she did to me.
And I was
she made me feel like a teenager.
And I was like, okay. And I gave my cheek and on my mask. Not even on my face, on my mask. And I was like, oh.
Then she removed her mask for me.
She's like, let's do it properly.
You know what? You can kiss my skin. That is it. And then...
Listen, it's so cute. I think I'm just going to be envious throughout talking to you. But
it is very...
Yeah, because, it's difficult in today's time. अरे कुछ कोई नहीं मिल रहा.
हमने जब hope छोड़ दिया था.
हमने hope मैं कभी जिंदगी में शादी नहीं करूँगा.
He hated women at that
Because
point.
I went through some serious betrayal in my marriage, first marriage, and all that. I'm like, जिंदगी भर मतलब मुझे लोग पैसे करोड़ों पैसे देंगे ना फिर भी नहीं करूँगा. But it just happened. We weren't looking for it. She was. We kind of met as.
I think it was destiny. It was like अब मिल लो बहुत हो गया. It was literally like that.
Now you actually.
But it was.
that.
But the intention was very friendly and fun and goofy. But then here we are.
But you know, honestly, when I look back, I don't feel we didn't have the intentions, but I feel the universe did. Because nothing could have gone wrong. Yeah, it was as if like we were just two characters in a play. And I tell him sometimes, even the shadi, it's like I don't remember the shadi. I have no memories of planning it because I feel like it was just like, you know, when you AI, you do stuff like you're told to do stuff. I was doing stuff as if like I was just programmed.
But also it was,
to do
can
it.
I tell you, it was such a beautiful wedding because I feel like it was with the people you really wanted there. Yeah. It was intimate, sweet, and I mean, I personally love the visuals.
Please
the
take
pictures.
inspiration.
It's like it happens, trust me. And I'm not somebody who supports a constitution of marriage like most people do. I believe it. I never grew up, you know, that princessy dreams of shadi karne, family. Ye kabhi nahi tha. I'm the only child, so I was like, kaam karna hai ye. I was always like on my own. But then, and I always believed when I saw my friends falling in love or getting married, there's a lot of complications around me. So I didn't think it's something that was feasible in the future. I was like, okay, why is this concept made? It was a barter back in the day. Exchange hota tha, business, properties, ladki dete the. Nowadays, why? The girl is able to do everything. Then eventually I realized now, I recommend it. Not because I don't see the papers. If you don't want to sign the papers, don't sign the papers. It's so nice to have a friend. A friend you can come home to. A friend you can fight with. A friend you can fight and cry and make up with. A friend you know is not going anywhere. A friend who is literally your family. It's actually nice. Yes. And as humans, I think we are meant for that. We need that companionship.
I read about the proposal as well, and can you describe it to me? So it was supposed to be at
a restaurant on the eve of my birthday.
Yeah, but
27th की रात डिनर जाने वाले थे और 12 बजे 28 को मैं प्रपोज करने वाला था और this was all planned. But then I started thinking about this plan a couple of days before. And ये अगर करते, and 28th we had a really early morning. It was really early, some 5-6 बजे उठना था. And I'm like, and then I started thinking about it. ये अगर करेंगे 12 बजे अगर मैं करूँगा घर पहुँचते 2 फिर celebrate करेंगे, you know, whatever, we're happy.
He's the planner.
We're emotional, फिर सोते 3-4 बज सकते, फिर उठेंगे, फिर बहुत ज़्यादा hectic होने वाला है सब तो. And let me tell you, all of this, TMI again, sorry guys, TMI, all of this, all these thoughts, and
I know where it's going.
all these brilliant ideas came to me on the pot.
I just
in
knew
the
it.
morning, 8 in the morning, he's sitting and he's thinking all
At
this.
6:30 in the morning on 26th of November, on a Sunday, all these brilliant thoughts have come to me on my thinking throne.
I'm sleeping with
So on my thinking throne, I have thought. एक मिनट ये सब हेक्टिक होने वाला है परसों घर में करूँ फिर आज तो संडे है आज तो कुछ करने को है ही नहीं तो आज उठेंगे आज आराम से उठ सकते हैं और पूरा दिन सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हैं और इमोशनल हो सकते हैं और लोगों को इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हैं बातें हो सकती है बहुत टाइम है ये परफेक्ट दिन है
He's thinking all this.
All of this
For an hour and a half.
Of my solo meeting.
Yeah.
And I've seen my then girlfriend sleeping in bed.
I'm passed out.
She
like, you
was-
know,
she
6:30 no, 7, 8 in the morning.
7:30 in the morning. And then I've gone. And I remember, अच्छा ring तो बाहर है तो मैं बाहर गया ऐसे sneaky बाहर गया ताकि वो उठे नहीं. I've gone, taken the ring out. I've come back to the room. She's still sleeping. Then I think she heard the door and then she was like, what the hell? What is this
I'm
noise?
like, what do you... No, I heard you crying.
Then then I came in. I'm already feeling emotional.
Yeah, he's already crying, standing. So for me...
सिसकियाँ निकल रही है मेरी.
So let me tell you my visual. I don't know what's happening. It's all dark, like it's subah so rahe hain, our dog is sleeping, I'm sleeping, and I take my... And he's standing in a corner and he's like holding something and he's like... I'm like, what happens? Your mind always goes to the worst.
Yeah,
I thought somebody died, something happened. He's not able to tell me. He's standing in a corner crying. I thought there was some, like, I couldn't tell for the first few minutes what was going on. Also, you just woke up, your eyes are blurry. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he then comes slowly, and then of course he said, I couldn't hear, and I didn't even think of proposal. So I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
He was speaking, but he was just... I was like, what?
You were just like...
Also, she had just woken up.
I was confused, and then he's like, Priya Banerjee, will you marry me?
I took you for Father's Day.
Father's name also, which was not Bengalis usually don't have that in middle name, so he was that also. I was like, वो होता नहीं है वैसे Bengali में middle name होता नहीं है. You could let my dad's name go. And then he says, will you marry me? And my reaction to that was, huh?
It was literally that.
I was like, huh?
It was literally, I'm like, Priya, Gautam Banerjee, will you marry me? And she's like half asleep. Huh? I'm like, Priya, wake up. Priya.
Is it making me up? Like, huh?
I'm like, Priya, wake up.
I was like, who does this? And I'm like, who does this? I can't even take pictures.
But great, no? I think your
Great.
relationship's foundation is spontaneity.
Yes, it is.
The first meet was spontaneous, proposal was
Yes.
spontaneous.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Shadi was also spontaneous.
Shadi was also spontaneous.
You know how Shadi was
Shadi was-
decided? It's funniest. My parents, oh my god, they come to India for like, this time they're coming for 4 days to see me. They come all the way.
Yeah.
They don't spend much time with me because they're so busy traveling the world. No, I'm just kidding. They actually love me. But don't get it wrong.
No, but that's also a great thing. I would want my parents to
And
do
and so they were like, okay, we are in Feb, we're there for like, 1 week, we're in Bombay, then Calcutta, फिर हम यहाँ जा रहे हैं, वहाँ जा रहे हैं. I'm like, okay, great. So I told him, and out of nowhere, we were just like, should we just get married when they're here? So we actually made their life easier without them even realizing that we planned around their travel, so they don't have to
This
come
is so
all the
cool.
way again. So they told us around October, November they're coming, and
In
November...
Jan they're coming?
And Jan, Feb they're coming, and November we locked that let's do it. Again, spontaneous. We
It
were
was
just
just
like, let's do
spontaneous.
it. What are we going to do anyways? We're going to get married someday. They're here. Easy peasy, kar lete hain.
Wow.
It was that.
We were initially thinking 2025 के एंड में, मतलब अभी 1-2-3 महीने शादी सीजन होता है ना, सब शुरू होता है जब अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर 2025.
That was the initial plan.
That was the initial plan.
Yeah.
But I'm like, अरे यार ये अभी mom dad आ रहे हैं, अभी क्या है करी?
Yeah. The initial plan was November.
So you know what?
November
No. Let me rephrase. The plan from my plan was mom dad आ रहे हैं, court signatures कर लेते हैं.
Makes sense. Okay.
Mom dad
that
आ
was-
रहे
that was,
हैं,
initial.
mom dad आ रहे हैं, फटाफट मैरिज रजिस्टर कर लेते हैं मॉम डैड के साथ और चुपचाप किसी को नहीं बताते और 2025 एंड में सारे फंक्शंस कर लेते हैं, रिसेप्शन वगैरह और सबको पता चल जाएगा. तब तक वी हैव इनफ टाइम टू प्लान क्या करना है क्या नहीं.
But then he forgot that. His
Yeah,
wife
madam-
is not a very human person.
मैडम ने कहा 1 मिनट मैं ये शादी जो भी होगा मैं एक ही बार करने
I'm like, एक तो मैं शादी कर रही हूँ जो मैंने लाइफ में नहीं सोचा मैं करने वाली हूँ.
एक बार शादी, एक रियल शादी, फिर फेक शादी, ये सब.
And apparently women love it.
Then we were very confused. Should we go do a destination? What do we do? Should we do a destination? Should we go somewhere? Should we go to Canada? Get married with her friends? What do we do? Suddenly she has a dream.
Not a dream. It was more like a voice.
It was
Sometimes
like a voice.
you.
It was also it was a dream. It was kind of a message she was told. And
I just woke up.
She woke up and she was like, "We're getting married in this house.
Yeah, I was like, we're getting married.
We're getting married in this house. This is mom's house.
And she wanted to live in this
She
house
wanted
with
to
you.
live in this house with you.
She wanted to raise you here.
This is you need to get her blessings.
But that's beautiful.
And she was like, I was like, she's gonna be here. We're gonna get married
It was
here.
perfect. That's how it was. और मैडम ने single-handedly one woman army पूरी शादी की प्लानिंग की है. I was with my team and I were in Hyderabad shooting for this film called Hit with Nani for a month. I didn't know anything.
He landed on Mehndi Day.
मैं मेहंदी पे land
Night
हुआ
shoot
हूँ.
करके.
I was a guest at my own wedding. I kid you not. I kid you not. And she did everything. And now she says, मुझे पता नहीं मैंने क्या किया है.
Because as I
Then
said,
you called him a planner. Listen, you planned the biggest event in your
In
life.
her life.
yes, I don't know how
And
I
she
did it.
doesn't remember how.
I serious when people ask me what do you remember? It's like I don't remember. I have no memory of. I just remember Astha. She's like you, and I was like, who did this beautiful? Astha like you gave me these ideas. And I was like, these are my ideas on the day of. I was shocked. I was like, these are my ideas. And she's like, Priya, yes, this is what we've been doing for a month. What are you tripping on? And I was like, wow, I didn't know. So I was very lost at my own wedding. I feel like maybe, but I was very cool, huh? Very cool. I think once I lost it because I started feeling a little sick just before the wedding because of the dust. But other than that, I never thought I'd be so cool in my life.
My world shattered when that happened. This was 2 days before the mehendi, okay? And her throat has started acting up and she's like, I'm falling sick.
That's the only time I flipped.
2 days, it's the mehendi. I won't be able to drink and eat anything at my own wedding. मुझे नहीं करना ये सब.
अगले दिन I was like, okay, I'm back.
Postpone करो एक हफ्ता सब एक हफ्ता postpone करो. मैं बीमार पड़ने वाली हूँ. बीमार मैं कुछ नहीं पी पाऊंगी. मैं बर्फ नहीं पी पाऊंगी. कुछ नहीं पी पाऊंगी. कुछ नहीं खा पाऊंगी. ये क्या है? मुझे नहीं करना. And I'm in Hyderabad. We are going for a night shoot. And she switched her phone off.
Like, no, I didn't. So then Astha showed up.
You have switched your phone
off.
Then
Astha showed
he must
because
remember
I
that.
called.
He must be like.
Because I called her wedding. Then I called her wedding planner. Astha, I'm like Astha. मेरी शूट है 1 घंटे में 2 दिन में मेहंदी है ये बोल रही है सब पोस्टपोन करो उसकी तबीयत खराब हो रही है प्लीज जाओ प्लीज आई बेग यू क्या मैं अभी जा रही हूँ मैं
she shows up so cool she's like Priya I can't talk I can't and she's like
everyone
so then I think there was the work wedding की काम चल रहे थे घर पे so the dust got to me and she was so and also again I should definitely give her credit for that Astha was genuinely again you should have the good when you have women working together no matter what people say I feel women do a great job working together. Absolutely. Men working together there's always that ego इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा उससे लड़कियाँ ना सच में I will tell you that my wedding was possible because of 6-7 chicks who literally gave it their all and worked together, dropped everything, and everybody collaborated so beautifully.
And one man who agreed to everything.
You were not even there, and thank God. And the
you
best.
had no choice, Prateik, at that point.
And the
but
best part.
Imagine if you had a man who didn't agree. Who said?
There was no choice.
मैंने हाँ बिल्कुल ये best.
But they would ask her send him pictures in Hyderabad.
Priya knows best. All you women know best. Yes, I agree.
Listen,
I support.
you're also lazy. You
I
do
agree.
not want to be a part of a lot of things.
Yes.
He did his fittings in Hyderabad as well.
Yes.
So even his shadi ki fittings.
So he just showed up at the wedding.
Yes.
That's about it.
He showed up on him and his whole team show up. They I think 1-2 hours of sleep, but it didn't look like it. I think it was a blast.
I read somewhere recently. Someone asked Denzel Washington, what is his secret to such a long marriage, and what's his secret to to this beautiful marriage and friendship? He says, I shut the F up and do what I'm told. Men take notice.
But I had so much fun chatting with you.
It really was. It really was.
Thank you so much. And what are you doing, by the way? It's going to be a year to the honeymoon marriage.
We are going on a little vacay to Goa because also our son, our dog is being trained.
A younger son.
Our younger dog is being trained over there. So we've booked a hotel 20 minutes away from him.
Oh, lovely.
We're gonna go spend some time.
And a pet-friendly hotel, so we're gonna
be by the beach with our
the
dog
beach,
and
just to relax, just to relax.
Devoid of any drama.
Absolutely.
Also, we are we're loners. You can actually call us loners.
And we love each other's company.
We make an effort to not go out.
I get that completely.
You know what I'm saying? We actually make a plan so we don't have to step out. So we're those people. So for us, it's just
lovely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I hope everyone tunes in and listens to the song as well.
Yes.
Ish.
Please.
Ishq Fakir.
बना
Please
देता
tune
है.
in. Please tune in.
also
और
have to
please
watch
सुनो.
And reel बनाइए, trend करवाइए. It's a
बिल्कुल
beautiful,
रील बनाओ,
beautiful
ट्रेंड
song.
करवाओ.
Beautiful
इश्क
song.
फकीर.
बना देता है.
बिल्कुल.
Yes.
बिल्कुल यार.
But thank you
In
so
the
much.
best way possible. In the best way
Luckily, he's
possible.
the one who likes jewelry. मैं फकीर हो रही हूँ.
The way he said, बिल्कुल यार, बिल्कुल. But thank you so much
Thank you
again.
so much.